What's up, everyone? There should be the links in the Hangout if y'all want to jump in and chat. That's because I just turned it on, Bubba. Ooh. There's a link in the Hangouts if y'all want to come in and hang out and chat. No, this is just a one of the big aquariums that I like to go on, and they have all their reef cams, and I like to put that on and have some background because I don't have anything set up on my tanks. Can y'all hear me okay? Link doesn't work. All right. Let's try that one. Cruz, let me know if that works. If not, I'll send you one in your Facebook. Oh, I'm gonna get O working on this. He's the link master because I've tried everything I know how to do.
There we go. Is that working?
Yep.
You hear me okay?
You're a little low, buddy.
Let's try that. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
There we go. Just getting the hang of the. How's it sound compared to the old headset?
It sounds like you're in a sci-fi movie.
Is it really? Why is it doing that? I wonder. You just went that way on me too.
Now you're back.
Now I'm back.
Yeah. Okay. None of those work for Cruz. Which one worked for you, Craig?
That one worked for me, but last time with Cruz, I had to send him one direct.
I sent him one on Facebook. It said it didn't work.
Nope, send it to him through email. I have his email.
Yeah, you got it. Can you send it to him, or you want me to send one to you?
I probably have to do this. Nope, that isn't it. That's when I the link for the cardinal fish for Tina. Give me a sec here. I can do this for a few minutes. I feel like crap today, guys. Sorry, I was feeling pretty good, and then yeah, you know how it is.
Okay, that worked. I had to send it. I had to send it to myself on email for some odd reason.
Yeah, are you on your phone?
Yep.
That's what it is. It's something to do with phones.
Gotta be.
Yep. So if you get that if you get that link from Jeeves, whatchamacallit, forward it to yourself in an email to your phone, and then click on that after you send it to yourself. And then after that, I think it's a Gmail thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there we go. Jeeves, what was the name of those little mini scorpion fish?
Gumdrop coral crouchers.
That's it.
Wow.
Wow, what?
You're very, very loud.
Oh, am I
bad.
too loud for you, bud? Yeah, hold on. It's probably me. There we go. Let me know if it's too loud, bud.
I can't hear Craig much.
Nope. Okay, that's me.
Yeah.
So you were very loud.
I know what it is. You're low. I know why. Hold on. Because I have Hangouts turned down.
Oh, that'll do it.
And it auto tunes it, right? Auto tunes the volume.
Well, I have it down in my sound mixer because I'm running it through OBS. Because a lot of times I'll put music on in the background, or if I'm playing my games and streaming, I turn it down.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Any better?
Craig, say something. Testing.
Hey, testing. 1, 2. Sibilance.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, what it is, he was low, so you probably turned it up, and then I was loud.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So
Stop
let me go ahead
up, man.
The streaming thing, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all got to give me some.
I don't feel bad. I don't
Nope.
ever
Nope.
feel bad.
Look at the
Nope.
group.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. No excuses. But do you see the bubbling?
Yeah, all the oxygen bubble.
Yeah. It's bubbling. It's bubbling.
Bubbles.
I'm
bubbles,
trying to feel
bubbles,
that.
bubbles,
I might come around.
bubbles.
We'll see.
Okay.
Trying to keep.
I sent the link to Yavo.
Okay.
See if you can
cool.
jump in.
What's up, Kahakus Reef? I haven't seen him before.
Kohaku, what up, buddy?
Is that how you say it, Kohaku?
Kohakus.
Yep. Japanese.
Oh, Kohaku's Reef. Got it.
Hey, Kohaku's
Yes.
Reef.
Yep. It's an anime.
Hello, Tina.
Hey, Tina.
Hey, T.
So.
Yeah, Vicky, my blood sugars are fucking me around today. Making me both cranky and tearful.
Aw, emotional.
Aw.
Emotional,
You gotta
Craig.
say muffin.
You're going through menopause.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going through hot
There's
flashes.
sand in it. I know there is. Yeah.
Hot flashes.
Yeah, hot flashes. Don't even get me started. Don't get me in trouble. All I can think is my grandmother the first time. And it's a wonderful memory of my grandmother when she first started going through menopause. And it's one of those where you're looking at your parents and go, "Did grandma go crazy? Like, is she okay?" And
Yep.
she was talking about how hot it was, and it's hot in here, and we're all looking at her like, it's freezing. The air conditioning's on, right? And, it's Canada, so it's only like what, 70 degrees at the top in this place right now, right?
Cruz, can you see your screen, or are you driving?
I am watching your YouTube video.
All right. Well, in a minute, there's going to be one on the screen. I want to know what it is.
That's our special.
All right, guys. Yavo's back.
Hey, there he is. Hey, Yavo.
Yeah, that's our little special. We've been cooking
thank
it
you
for a while.
Probably well done by now.
It's the purple bell end.
I like it.
No. It's
and you got to.
Oh, you're talking about a coral, not me. Okay, cool.
No, not you. No. If you're a purple bell end, then you can see a doctor, son.
A purple bellend is typically shaped like a grimace, right? Like Grimace from McDonald's.
Right. Does it live in Manchester?
Oh, I'm behind on the chat. There we go.
Ew.
Oh,
To the yellow tang. No, I'm not going to change.
Craig, do you have Tina's email?
Do I have Tina's email? I think I might. Let me double check. I thought I put it on my list.
So seriously, what is that coral?
No name yet.
I do not.
But it's an Indo species. Just a FYI.
Man, it's out of my price range. That's all I hear there.
Yep. A little bit right now. We've had it for the last 8-9 months cooking.
Yeah. Maybe if you ask Cruz nicely and bend over and take a deep breath.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, Cruz, can you bring the picture? Can you bring it up again? I missed the coral that's been cooking.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, it's on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, okay.
If you want it on
Yes,
Hangouts,
I do,
hold on,
Tina.
I can put it on Hangouts.
I did.
No, I can't.
Yeah, I'm limited to my phone here right now, so you know.
Yeah. Go on Elegant Corals page.
Oh,
it's on there.
Okay, all right.
Here, it should be on your Hangouts on mine now.
Oh,
that's pretty. I put that
pretty
in my
yellow,
tank
huh? Pretty
wow.
yellow and yep, purple and yellow. Yeah.
No, I've got a little acro from. It's literally about 2 inches long, but I've got a little acro from Lazy's Frag House. It's this deep blue skin with a with purple tentacles and stuff. And it is in person. I mean, I look at it on my phone. It looks okay, but in person, it is it's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. But that right there, in person, I can only imagine. I mean, that looks like an awesome shot, but in person, how much better it must look.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's just all the corals. Like every time I see a yellow hammer, I freak out because I know in person it's got to be stunning, right?
Yeah, and I never understood people like gold hammers or gold torches or anything like that. I'm looking at the pictures and I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I saw one in person. It was like, whoa,
Yeah,
I gotta get one of those.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I had a gold metallic Aussie hammer, and it was the tips were like a yellowish gold, and the rest of the polyp was deep magenta red.
Mm-hmm.
And I
the
grew
polyps
that
on the coral go in and out.
Yeah,
and out.
Yeah, that's my world here. Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Just so, Tina, I know your last name. So, is it your first and last name, or your first dot last name?
Ooh, look at
and then
that.
at gmail.com
that is
or Hotmail.
Beautiful. What is that comment in there, Jeeves? I just saw my name.
It's a Cruise Arius. It takes me to Google Play. It's not working with Androids right now for some reason.
Gotcha.
Tina, if you can scroll up, I put all 4 variations of how I know how to make the links.
Just the first and the last one, all one word. Okay, I'll put it into Google Chat for him again and send it off. And is it at Gmail or is it at Hotmail? I can't remember.
Yeah. Hey, there's Lisa.
It's Lisa.
Okay, so let me go through this.
Yeah.
Sorry, I heard Brooks and Ben Maria.
Bees, Reef Spy. I've already told a couple of y'all hello, everyone. Now that I'm at a point where I'm running smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa, hello.
Cool beans.
Vicky.
Hello.
Trying to make sure I don't miss anybody here.
Hello.
Vicky.
Hawk's Reef said, Cruz, you should change your icon to the yellow tang from Finding Nemo. Is there a yellow tang in Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bubbles.
Oh, that's Bubbles. Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
I can barely hear. Who?
Come on, we all know the reason I got into reefing was Finding Nemo. Come on.
Cruz is always low, and I have no way to turn him up.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
You should be able to, in the Hangout, at least pull it and crank it all the way over.
I don't have that option.
Oh, you know why you don't? Because you did this Hangout without going...
I don't know how to do all that yet.
I'll explain it to you later.
Yeah.
That's all right. You engineers will get a kick out of this. So I get this call from my tech weenie, and he's like, can you replace the back windshield in a Chevy S10? I went, yeah, if you got a couple $100 for me to do it. And he goes, well, why? I said, because it's not a gasket one. I said, if it was a gasket one, I said, it's even worse. I said, because we need the wedge tools to do it right, or we snap the window. And he's like, okay. And I said, and you better put a new gasket in, because if they notice that you used the gasket previously, they'll fail your safety. Right? Up here in Canada, we have a safety inspection, right? So he's like, so no, then. I went, you think?
Oh, yeah, they're asking whose tank that is.
That is, it's mine.
No, you guys are talking about mine, right? This is mine.
That's Yavo.
Yeah.
Yavos.
Nice. Very nice.
Look at the brain coral in the back, guys. The green one.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy right here?
See, I'm here. Yeah, I'm hearing the song.
Yeah, I was telling you something. I was telling you guys about, you know, the kids' music in the background. This is my life right now.
Yeah. Fishies like to eat and poop, doo-da, doo-da. Fishies like to eat and poop, doo-da-dee-da-day.
All I can think now when you say in a world where fish live in their own, you know. So Tina, is it at, what's it at? I got that part. So is it at Gmail or at Hotmail? Or at live.com?
I thought you asked.
Bye, Lisa. Ciao.
No, I hate y'all. That's gonna be stuck in my head now.
What? Fishies like to eat and poop? Fish.
I like traffic lights.
Right, I like traffic lights. Right back.
But only when they're green. Yeah, there you go.
Now here's that purple acro I was telling you about. It does not look anything like what I'm seeing on what you guys see. The skin on it is like a neon blue, but all you see is like a big brown blob right now. But the skin is like a neon blue, and the polyps are deep purple. You can't even see what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, it's what we call blue lightning. It's because of manganese elevation. That's the awesome part about it.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I was just trying to show you right now. I need a gel filter, or I probably need to change my light so you can actually see it. But then you lose the pop. I don't know. I mean, it's just what I'm seeing on my screen right now is not what I see with my eyes. You know.
Yep. Ryan McCallum, how are you doing, sir?
Yeah.
There's Drake. Hey, Drake. I didn't see you earlier.
Yeah. Dre wants me to call it the LSU coral. I can't because they're not sponsoring us.
So yeah, Tina, I do need you to confirm the at where. So I got the first part. I got that all figured out. But I need to know, is it at Hotmail, or is it at Gmail, or is it at live.com? At AOL?
Eradicate, what's up, man?
There's a man. You know what's really funny? I was laughing with my tech weenie. So now I'm set up. I got a mic in front of me.
It's blocking her. It's blocking her. So Tina, put a space in between each letter.
Exactly. Yeah, don't even put the ad symbol, because I know that's supposed to be there anyway. So, and don't put a .com or.
Yep.
I just need to know which one. California love. Anyway, every time I see Dre's name, that's all I can think is California love. I don't know why. Right, I might be a metalhead and full of tattoos. Doesn't mean I don't like dance music.
ATT.net. There you go. See? There's always workarounds in coding. Call it a yellow dragon. We usually, at Elegant, we usually term coin the acro millipora as the dragons. So milliporas typically get the dragon acronym, or the the suffix.
All right, what am I sending?
Money, elegant corals.
No.
As long as elegant corals are sending me acros, I'm happy.
Yeah, the Indo ones, right?
Yeah, $5 a frag, right? That's what they cost at the fish store.
There you go. That's
not
her
anymore.
email.
Not anymore.
Oh,
Not
I should
after
be able
that
to send this.
announcement.
I can send this. Never mind.
Hey, Cruz, how long until that yellow the acro you're just showing? How long until that's ready to start fragging out and sending out samples?
Sending out samples. I like that.
Gotta try.
All you have to do is pay for shipping and handling. The shipping and handling. The handling portion of it's a little expensive though.
I don't want you handling anything.
Well, I mean, when's it gonna be ready though? I mean, in all seriousness, I mean, when's it gonna be ready for to start sales and stuff like that?
Julian is in charge of the wet side pricing and business, so I'm gonna let him set the dates for that. We just grow. You know what I'm saying? I just assist in the grow and setup of the systems. He takes care of that side of the business. I take care of the dry side because of my schedule. So yeah.
Okay.
It works out. It works out well for both of us, if you know what I'm talking about. He enjoys looking.
No, I know.
He does. Yeah. I get to enjoy it secondhand while I'm working during the week.
Fully understand, man.
Oh
no, I was just curious. That was absolutely awesome. So I saw that and I was like, the comments about the gold torch. It's so true. And I mean, just being able to see that in person. If I could get 2 inches of that, that would be spectacular.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's the only one out of that friggin' 40-box coral or box of 40 corals that actually had potential. So we spent close to about $3,500 for that box, and they're supposed to be all grade A or A, or better. And we only got one that was actually, to us, worth anything, spectacular. So I mean, when people say, "Oh my God, why is the coral so expensive?" Well, have you seen another? You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we'll just give it away, and the end.
I totally get that, man.
And in order to make sure that they can sustain it, we like to see their tanks, and we also, we put a hefty price tag on it because it discourages people that kill their coral from buying it. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It really has nothing to do with how much we want for it. It's, can the person take that risk? If that person cannot take that risk, then don't. You know what I'm saying? If you have a good system and you're growing corals like crazy, you're not going to be afraid of these expensive ones. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I totally get that, man.
And you could appreciate it more. When you could appreciate it, that's when, you cherish it, and for some reason, say all the corals are about $10, right? Just all the way across the board, they're all $10. Would you care if one of them died?
No, sorry, I got quiet here all of a sudden. I had there was a disaster of 3-year-olds making going on in the background. So
you had the meltdown.
Well, no, I mean, personally, I was okay. I didn't want to inflict it on you guys, so I had to mute it for a second. No, I totally understand. I totally get that, and honestly, dude, that's how it should be. And especially when you guys put the time and the work into developing that, to getting that out there, to developing a sustainable situation or a sustainable population for all those for those guys. Totally understand that. Sucks for people like me who are just now getting into this, and who go, "Oh yeah, I really want to get that," but I'm still literally trying to figure things out. I'm doing okay, but I mean, but at the same time, am I willing to drop $200 on something like that? No, not right now. But if I could guarantee it would live, yeah, I probably would. Which is good for everybody in that regard.
Yeah, actually, that one's actually up there with the Walt Disney.
Ooh,
that one's a slower
ouch.
grower.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about
if
that. I'm
not
gonna have
more.
to get that coral banded out of my tank.
Yep. All right.
I put clown gobies in there. I wasn't thinking about
Oof.
that.
Gotcha.
They're about the same size, so maybe he'll leave them alone.
Nah, he'll give up his arm, if anything. You know what I'm saying?
I'm worried about him killing the clowns.
Nah, clowns are feisty little buggers.
The little clown gobies.
Oh, clown gobies. Sorry, I was like clownfish are a-holes.
Clown gobies.
I don't know.
Well,
But,
clownfish technically are damsels, so they're dicks by nature.
You should have named them demons, not damsels.
Yep, yeah. Exactly. See, but once again, when you're collecting them with cyanide, they don't really seem very aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And that's where I really hope we can get a captive bred population going on. Where
Dude,
we can get
yeah, but they beat each other up, so you'll never get a population.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I know.
A really big tank with predators in it to keep them in check.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or they become fish food. Either way. So yeah, the population never reaches a sustainable size.
Right. Something that's just aggressive enough to keep them in check, but not enough to wipe them out.
I don't know any fish like that.
That's what I'm trying to think of.
Sorry. Gosh, Julian's PMing me. Hold on.
Hey, get him on here.
Oh. Somebody is saying that the ban has been lifted. It was a misunderstanding. What? They must have gotten paid. Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Are we talking about the other place?
Yep, Indo.
Oh, yeah. Who the hell knows? It could have just been for the drama factor.
Yeah, possible. Hey, Craig, can you send T to AT&T.net?
I sent her one too.
Weird.
Yeah?
Tina, check your trash bin. You know where you send all of Craig's and Jeeves' stuff.
No, I sent you one, Tina. Your first name, your last name, no spaces at att.net.
Yep.
If it's Craig's, his take a little while, so it might be the same thing for mine. I don't know.
So yeah, check your trash where you send all of Craig's stuff.
Got it. Finally, the emails just came through, both of them at the same time.
Sure.
Hey, Tina.
Sure.
Hey. Oh, hey. Do you see my pinky, Cruz? Do you see my pinky?
Yeah.
Is she grandma now? Behave.
That's funny. Oh,
you guess what I got today in the mail?
I don't know.
I got a box.
Morning jokes
And
on
it's
lunch
from
is bad. Okay.
So let me get my handy dandy tool. Oh, am I being too loud? I'm sorry.
No. She said I sound far away.
Hey.
I'm playing with sound mixer levels too, so.
Okay.
I turned myself down because Cruz is low, so.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I'm not bashing anybody. I'm just explaining.
All right.
I'm really trying. Really trying.
I bet you're not. I bet you're laying back in your car eating Cheetos, man.
Cruz, he's splaining, Lucy.
He's splaining.
He's just splaining to you, Lucy.
Lucy,
what did Tina get? You're making me jealous, Tina. Jesus.
All right, let's see what I got in this box.
I should be happy. Tim sent me a gate file. Woohoo!
All right.
Whoop.
I see some wood. Then to knock them out right. Okay.
That's that works.
What
Keep it
is-
PG friendly?
Yeah, I've tried. Hey, I slept last night. Actually, I slept pretty good.
Yep.
Still on and off, but
Yep,
I haven't slept well in a week.
Yep.
Mama is feeling much better. She's still not
Awesome.
up to par. And apparently, I don't know how to open up a plastic bag because it's got tape stuck to it. Fake screws.
There we go. So thank you for calling Reefer Madness
You're
Tech Support.
welcome.
Yeah, I got crews on here for tech support. So, okay. What is that?
What is that?
Those are
What's
two.
that?
Is that air valve?
Yeah, those are two hardwood. Yep, there's an air valve.
Okay.
It's the two little fishies air valve.
Quarter
That
inch?
smells
They
good.
are. Yeah.
Smells like wood.
Yeah.
I like how
What kind did they use with it? Is it
Um.
like
No. This one's actually a hardwood.
okay?
We're trying.
Isn't it limestone?
We're trying. No.
Not limestone,
No.
but limewood?
Limewood. No.
No?
I'm trying
This
to.
one's,
It
an
kind of
actual
smells like
hardwood.
birch. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of the harder woods that we're trying to utilize so that it lasts a bit longer. Than
Could
the,
be aspen.
No.
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 Okay.
We try to stay away from the pines because of a lot of the sap.
Okay.
So,
I got a bunch of blue tubing. It says kink resistant, soft and flexible. 25 feet.
mhm.
And I'll probably have to
Freezing.
well, I might have enough. I don't know. I'll have to lay it down and see. Cool
Yeah,
bean.
that's 20. That's
And
that's 25 feet. I promised you a 50-footer, but I'm trying to find it. It wouldn't have come in on time. Yep, it wouldn't have come in on time. Teeth.
and that looks like a Tom's Aqua Lifter.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, no, I probably won't be able to get to it until I'm back home more often than I am not right now.
Okay.
So it'll probably, I'm thinking, hopefully by the end of this weekend.
Okay.
My
Not a
daughters,
problem.
my daughters kicked me out yesterday. They all had the day off, and they were like, "You go home and get some rest." I got some work done. I don't know how much rest I got, but I got some work done.
Awesome.
I did get a little bit of rest.
What?
So is this what they use too for like ATOs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You can use them.
So what, out of the, it would be an out of the water one though. You wouldn't sink this in there.
No, not at all.
Okay, so the arrows that are on here shows like air going in and then one
Air
going
coming
out.
One going out.
Yes, ma'am.
Because so I need to only use the air coming out one.
No, you need the air coming in.
The air
You're
coming
going to be pulling it. Yeah, so that one you're going to be pulling in the fresh air from outside, however you can do it, or close to the window.
Okay, and then the air coming out. This is what goes into the tank.
Into the woodstone. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
To the ball valve and to the air stone.
Okay. Yeah, we'll wait until my mind is not quite so fuzzy.
That works. That's all right. My wife, when I before I got on RCW Street Air Cruise, you get a kick out of this. I'm sitting there trying to record some stuff because I got the new mic, and I was sitting there trying to do the in a world.
In a world.
So this is really cool, Cruise. I can't wait to try to do some.
How was
bubbling.
it? Yep. How was it packed? Pretty good.
Yes, it was packed nicely. Yes, very nicely. Thank you. With the exception of the tape, you know, you got to send instructions on how to open up the bag, dude.
Sorry, my bad.
You know, you got to do that for dummies. Little instructions for dummies. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's going to be cool. I know it will be. It'll probably piss my corals off for a little bit, but that's all right. Now that I don't think I've ever felt the silicone tubing before. That's kind of weird. All the stuff that you get here is like that flimsy. It's either braided like silicone, I think. You got ridges on it. This is just soft and flexible. That's pretty cool. And it even says that on there too. Look, see, soft and flexible.
I'm just shaking my head now at this point.
I told you I'm tired, man.
No, and it works just great because it plays right into that part of my mind that just goes, yeah, don't say that out loud. Don't say that out loud.
Quit it. Okay, who's the one acting silly here?
Oh, it's definitely me. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, they should just put Sugars on a scale of completely serious, too damn serious, mean, and then the other way, silly, and completely gone, and Craig. Yeah, so.
And then at this point, then Tina comes after that because Tina's not slept in a week.
You know, it's funny. We got approved for the townhouse.
It's called crack. I've done cracked up, y'all.
Yeah, and it was really funny. So we get approved for the townhouse, and everyone's getting excited. I said, but wait, there's more. And they're like, what? I'm like, but there's none available.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me?
So it's like, wah, wah, right? Like, awesome. Well, thanks for writing. You should, the letter I wanted to write back was just like, really? You couldn't just say you're approved? You know, something, break that in.
So how long is their waiting list?
It's quite long, actually. So, but we're on the short list. So if something happens between now and then, right? And so now we're trying to find a place. And the hardest thing to find, and like I was trying to say to everybody, is keeping that 120 in this city is hard because a lot of the places that are big enough are old. And I wouldn't want to put a ton and a half of water on that floor and think that it's not going to fall through into the basement and on top of the old lady's TV with her standing there all surprised as to what the hell just happened, right? So.
Okay, now you just said you're on the short list. Is that anything like the short
I'm on the short bus.
How long, though, have they said? Probably.
All I can think is Dumb and Dumber. Look, Floyd, we got our own bus.
I had to, because that would be something you would normally come up with. And I'm just trying to fit in.
Get in where you fit in.
Yep, exactly. Oh my goodness.
Crowd for that.
Let me come over here and sit down in front of this thing so maybe you guys can see some baby fishes.
Yay, fishies.
Vicky's daughter would rather eat porridge than cheeseburgers.
Yuck.
Porridge.
She said, what
Porridge.
child doesn't like burgers?
Yeah. Well, there's some out there.
All right, let's go.
Were you going into mosh pits at concerts when you were pregnant? Just wondering. That could explain a lot. You know, we could look for a reason.
I can't go into. If you look in that little cave that's next to those zoas, you might see them in there.
Yep. You're a grandma.
Do you see? Do you see them? They're in there swimming around.
Little Bengais.
No, they're not Bengais.
They're pajamas.
They're pajama cardinals?
Look at their little babies coming out.
Oh. Do they still have the yolk sac on them?
I didn't see any sack on them yet. But they're so fast with zooming in and out that you really don't get much of a chance. But they look like little baby guppies. They're about 1/4 of an inch long. Let's see. There is Mama. That's Mama. And there is.
Hey, Mama.
There's Daddy.
Yeah.
He's the badass. He carried them babies in his mouth and didn't eat.
Nope.
Yep. What guys do.
Yeah.
We know who wears the pants in that relationship. Whoa!
Exactly.
Oh.
Hello. Yeah.
Jellyfish. Hello, Jellyfish. That's the first time I've got a subscriber while I was live.
There you go. Oh, jellyfish. Bees. It's
Whoop,
complicated other.
Yeah.
As I recall that going.
Ooh. All right, y'all. I'm going to get another water. I'm thirsty.
I got coffee brewing, man.
Oh, that's a whole. I just sucked down a whole quart of water.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I did that earlier.
Yes, that is a good thing. I wish I could drink a quart at a time.
Yeah.
Yep, it's getting warmer. That's why.
Yeah, it was 89 degrees today, and it's been partially cloudy all day.
Oh,
Oh, you're gonna get some storms.
Yeah.
that's all right. Remember I told you the temps got weird here, guys? They got really weird. We went from, so it was 26 Celsius, which would be 52, 30, 82 degrees. It dropped down to less than, well, I guess for you guys it would be about 28. And then it shot back up yesterday to 21 degrees, which would be about 72, give or take. And then today, it's now freezing outside. Like if you go outside, it's almost cold enough to freeze. So we're definitely going to summer, and I think we're just skipping spring. It's just arguing about it.
There's
Yeah,
babies
right now.
there too somewhere.
Yeah, right now we're at 75. So we are ready to ship all day long.
Nice.
You're just waiting for that guy to run down the street naked with naked beekeeper's disease. Not there. No, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's still the best one ever. Right? Yeah.
That was so left field.
Did you like that one?
That was...
It's like I said to a friend of mine. I said, I don't need drugs anymore. He goes, why? I said, I'm so bloody flipped out half the time. I'd be in the Shark Tank at SeaWorld. It's got my leg. You know, like.
Oh, you'd be a hoot to hang out with, I swear.
There is a rumor saying that the freaking ban on the Indonesian corals was a farce.
It is. I can't find any legitimate proof of it. I found it from January. They were talking about it, and then in March 8th, they lifted their decision on it and said that they were going to regulate it heavier. Other than that, I can't find anything. I'm not saying it's not, but I can't find anything through official channels that says this is actually happening.
To me, it should be responsible farming in places like that, because
I'm so cool with that. Yeah.
You know, it should be whatever personal collection less than so much per year. To me, is reasonable. It's just like here. You know, you can go fishing. You can keep so many fish per day. You know, that's it.
Yep. Bees reef.
Bees reef spreading rumor to push the prices higher. You got it. It's the same thing when they put the moratorium on tangs and ornamental fish and coral in Hawaii. They did it for what, 2 months? They lifted it, and what was a tang before it? It was about $49. What's a yellow tang cost now? It's $100.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know, right? It's not a conspiracy. It's just business, right? So how are we going to raise the prices on this stuff? Let's say they can't do it anymore. That'll put the prices up when we put it back on.
Yeah. See, but the thing is that I would like to think that that money is going towards conservation.
I would like to.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope so.
No, it's probably
pockets.
No, it's lying in a guy's pocket who already drives a Ferrari who I want to punch in the
nuts.
nuts.
Don't pop my bubble.
What?
Jeeves.
You buy a Ferrari Cruise, it'll never end with me.
Yes, sir. And these are unpoppable bubbles because they just float through your water.
No, come on, I'll just be like, so listen, Michael Schumacher.
Yeah, absolutely right, Bees Reef.
I mean, if it gets
it's
to the
probably
point,
going to politicians. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if it gets to the point where it really is a problem, then at that point you have to start treating it where you have designated, I don't want to say individuals, but parties that are allowed to grow and culture corals in the area. You know, where they is that maricultured, right? Is that the right word? Where they actually like plant corals, let them grow into colonies. You just do it in the ocean.
Yep, mariculture.
Yep.
You know.
Yep, maricultured.
Mariculture
But,
only.
See what was happening over there in Indo, and you know, I'm sure you guys heard there was a lot of illegal collecting and a lot of illegal sales to the U.S. and everywhere else around the world.
Because you can make money off of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, there were these people that are quote unquote scam artists, you know, that were actually making contact with, you know, coral shops and so on and so forth. Elegant Corals was no exception. And we're like looking at them, looking at their entire freaking history on what their collection practices are. There was none. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's these overnight spring up little collector people trying to sell boxes of what they tried to send us some stuff that was illegal. Like,
guess what, Pat?
Like fish. Yeah, what's up?
There's babies in the overflow. Hell yes.
You know what? The overflow is
gosh.
actually a good spot for them to eat.
Yeah, I'm trying to count them. There are quite a few in there.
They would eat cyclophes, wouldn't they?
Yeah, cyclops, and they would also eat the infusoria that's actually growing there, the natural bacterial plankton.
Is that zooplankton?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, the white
yeah, but I've got some Fido that I've been giving them.
Let me tell her hello.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. They're just a great big eye with a body.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my goodness.
That is awesome.
It is. I'm a fishy grandma. Go on. Hey,
Uh-oh.
it's Odie. Odie-iferous. Come on, Abby. Come on, outside. No. Go. It's the bird. Go. Puppies. Let me see if I can show you what Cody does outside here.
Yeah.
Besides taking his shit. What are you doing? Where's your toys? See, Cody likes to grab a stick and just chase these littles all over. Did they even go out? Yes, they are.
Yeah.
There's two of them. You got the one up on the porch is Luke, and the one on the ground is, well, the blonde one is Abby Dabs. Then Max is stretching. And that's the parents to Lukey. And then the big one is Coda Bear. Cody!
Aww.
And they're more worried about what the neighbors are doing right now. Ooh, my neighborhood is being smoked out.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Somebody's
Spring
up there.
cleaning, baby.
Yuck.
Yep, spring
Keep
cleaning.
that smell.
Well, a lot of it's molded wood too from over the winter.
Yeah, no, we've got a neighbor that actually burns their trash. I can tolerate wood and leaves burning, but yeah, this isn't that.
Yeah, over here in where I live, we got the maple mold.
Mm-hmm.
You know which one I'm talking about, where the leaves turn black.
Yep.
Yeah, we have some of that, and it looks all tarry and crap.
Yep.
I don't like it at all.
Better wear a mask if you're burning them.
Yeah, well, they said that. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say we had a big problem with Dutch elm disease.
Yeah. So what I was going to do is I was going to cut down our maple trees, and then utilize the friggin' just the wood, the trunk wood for fire, and get rid of a lot of the what is it called? Get rid of the leaves and the branches.
Yeah.
Anything less than an inch thick, gone. They could take it away.
Why does it do that? Is it just a certain mold that just decides to hit that tree, or?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
And if there's enough wind, it'll carry it from tree to tree to tree to tree in the entire freaking neighborhood.
Oh
And
wow.
it'll just keep on spreading.
Yeah,
I mean, it does.
that
It does. You know, it doesn't kill them per se. It's just it infects them.
mm-hmm.
It's almost like a tree herpes.
Oh, that is so nasty.
Oh
Just
yeah.
walk by and go, you got herpes, man, and just walk away.
That's silly.
Oh my God, I'm tired.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
Oh, good.
Oh man.
He'd be like, look into my feet.
No. Yep. No filter, Tina. She
No,
has
yeah.
none right now.
I have none. There's like no filter. Mom asked me to do something today, and for some reason I walked into Mark's room and grabbed the urinal and took it back in there. And she's like, I didn't ask for that. I'm just like, okay, what was it again? She's like, you need
What
to
was
take. I'm like, I can't take a nap, Mom, or I won't sleep tonight.
Yeah, she goes, what are you? What was I supposed to get again?
Yeah, I walked in there and she's like, I didn't ask for that. And I can't even remember. She couldn't even remember either. She was just like, oh, forget it. We'll be all right. And Mark's in the bedroom just laughing his head off. Thinking the whole thing's funny.
That's awesome. But it was. But it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Yeah, he's still trying to figure out why Franny has no. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So, anyways, there were people saying that Elegant Corals is making out on freaking selling these freaking pumps. And I was like, okay, well, here's where we bought it from. Here's the freaking price. Here's this. Here's that. You have to go to 3 different sites to get all these, everything together. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you have to pay for shipping on all of them, one by one. And at the end, I think we're only making 47 cents per kit. You know.
Now, see, I thought that kit was pretty decent price.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah, 47 cents. It's not really a good business model, guys. Please do not copy us. You will make $0.00 and actually bring it to the freaking post office or the freaking FedEx is gone. That 47 cents is gone at that time.
Hell, you pay more for that than gas.
Uh-huh.
So you're like in the negative there. You're like a negative $1.29 or something.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I have to drive, kid you not, I have to drive 8 miles to the freaking nearest FedEx and the nearest post office because they're right across the street from each other. So I'm like, yeah, this sucks. But, it's worth it for the hobby to try to help the hobby out. I'm not trying to make any money on it. And they say, oh my God, you turned it into a product. I was like, okay. Do you want to go buy it yourself? Good luck.
Yeah. And it's not necessarily, quote, a product, but it's a conglomeration of products that have been brought together to make one.
Correct. And it's
at
not
least
like I'm manufacturing
at least in my foggy brain.
Yeah, I'm not manufacturing it. I don't get any cost savings for buying bulk. They won't allow for it for some odd reason.
Yeah.
Unless I'm buying thousands. And I'm like, hold it. Really? The MOQ is 1,000 pieces. Yeah. The wife will kill me if I did that. So imagine 1,000 air pumps, that same size, stacked up on a wall.
Yeah, if I were your wife, I'd probably kill you too.
Well,
because it's not just air pumps, though. You got air stones, and then you've got the tubing,
the valves. Yep, and then you have the valves, and I mean, dude, I wouldn't have a basement anymore.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
But you're trying to sell snake oil, right?
You need to make you need to make yourself a little room in your garage.
Mm-hmm.
You need to like make a little room in your garage for that stuff. Put shelves in it.
Absolutely. It is worth 47 cents of my time to build all these things, right? 3 hours a piece. So I'm averaging, I'm averaging probably about 16 cents a piece, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
16 cents an hour. Yeah, 16 cents an hour. Yay.
The thing is that I mean, honestly, all I've ever heard you try to do is try to get the method out there. You know, it's the concept. It's the and yeah, you're providing a convenient spot, but it's for the method. It's not like you're making 150 or you know, apex level profits on this shit. You know, I mean, sorry about the language, but you know, it's. But I mean, seriously, yet some people like try to. Yeah, just you know,
yeah, you've
heard me vent. Yeah, you've heard me vent.
Yeah, absolutely, Steve. I mean, it gets disheartening. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I didn't make the product. I didn't, you know. Everybody asked, "What do I need in order to do this?" I got tired of repeating myself, so I just sent them to the site. You know what I'm saying? I give them a link. I said, "Here, this is everything that you need," because all the parts and pieces, all the product numbers, all the SKUs are on there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be, you know, I'm not trying to do.
That's what bugs me about the, you know, I mean, like where we just were, you know, what, an hour ago or so, you know, with Paul. That was awesome. We were able to talk about. I mean, we covered a wide-ranging, you know, a very broad topic base that we were discussing, and you know, and it flowed, you know, reasonably well. I thought, you know, we were talking about reefing topics. We stuck to it, and you know, you know, we covered everything. Whereas, you know, I mean, see, you know, and we were allowed to.
See, how many people think that there is another level after you reach stability? Is there another level?
Oh, there has to be.
I don't know. I'm new.
She's just looking for stability at this point. Well, we can't help you in your personal life, but we sure can help you with your reef tank.
Actually, I have stability, apparently. I just don't know my secret recipe.
So you don't mess around with your
If I didn't have stability, I wouldn't have baby fish, right?
She wouldn't have babies.
No, that's a fair assessment. That means things are reasonably stable.
Yep.
You know, but fish are going to find a way to do what they do anyway.
Yeah, no, life finds a way.
Right, exactly, right. But look at that. Craig's got the pin out and he's running around poking it. You know, that sounded wrong too. Yeah.
He just took a pin and he busted my balloon. Come on, man. Why?
Yeah, take her down off that pedestal.
Yeah. She'll come on live with Reefer Madness and just be like, "You're horrible."
I've got a secret recipe. I just don't know what it is yet.
But at least we're having the conversation, though, is the big thing, you know?
Exactly.
We're talking about it, you know, rather than getting shut down.
My sensing, you know what? We're not going to say anything.
Yeah, we're not.
But I'm sensing something, and someday me and you will have a conversation about that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll have a conversation later on, Steve. I'll give you a call.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works, man. I appreciate it.
So it's like,
because you know,
if you don't freeform,
every once in a while, we need to vent about something.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand that.
Cruz has called me.
I guess kind of my thing is that I am new, and I'm asking basic questions, and when you get the blow off answers, you know, you get blown off, you get you know, it's you dismissed, and it's not that, and I'm not trying to preach my theory. I'm just asking a freaking question.
Yep.
And it's like, but you're not part of the in crew. You're not part of this, and you're not part of that. It's like, it gets old.
Okay.
You know,
there's a song by Bowling for Soup called "High School Never Ends."
Yeah. Do I have to pay to be part of that group? Is that
You
a
gotta pay to be
special
part of mine.
club?
Yeah, yeah, and it,
yeah.
you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I still listen in every now and then, but you know, I don't call in, so to speak.
No,
I
and
mean,
you know
I
what?
just,
Here's the
yeah.
thing, and Cruz will kind of back me up because I have Jeeves in my streams all the time too. I like freeform ideas. I like it if it goes off topic to an extent.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
That's okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to
Because
get mad about that.
that's part of
We can-
human conversation.
Right.
That's part of human conversation.
Now, there isn't a whole lot I won't let you do in my stream. Swearing, I try to keep that to a minimum, but there's just going to come a point where a bunch of adults, it's not for kids. But if I know there's kids, you know, or if I know that, like Aquarium Down Under, I know how old they are down there in Australia,
Ooh,
I'll
yeah,
make sure
14.
that's cut off at the knees. You know what I mean? I'll make a statement about that.
Mhm.
But really,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
overall, you know, we're all just
Yeah,
trying to learn something about the hobby. You know what I
Yep.
mean? It's
I think a curse word from Down Under is crikey.
crikey. Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're all going to do the
Crikey.
crocodile hunter thing, and it's all right. I'm going to jump on this 20-foot croc. Crikey, he's mad. Now I'm going to stick my thumb in his butthole. You know, like, what?
Yeah.
And that'll
What are you
neutralize
doing,
his
man?
anger. And that'll neutralize his anger.
Yeah, that'll calm him down. Yeah.
Grabbing.
And Tina's cleaning her
Grabbing
glass.
Yeah.
Yep. Grabbing him by the
Of course I
head.
am. I want-
You know.
I'm getting
Oh,
ready.
gosh,
She's a proud
that's
mama
funny.
of her tank.
Yep.
Yeah. What
Very
she's
true.
doing is she's scraping the tank so that the babies in the overflow can get some.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's yes.
You are absolutely right.
There
Even
you
though I
go.
didn't know.
You know, I looked at my tank today and went, meh.
Yeah.
That's awful, isn't that? Just, meh, looks all right. I'll clean the glass. And then I just, meh. You know, it's like, I turned the bubbling on. I did that.
Yay. Yay.
And I worked so hard, you know I did, Cruz, to clean up that algae problem that I'm just looking at now going, all right, it looks good. I'm not going to mess around too much now at this point. Oh, I don't know if I found dino or if I just found brown hair algae in between some nuclear green pallies in my my 20.
Some
I'm sitting there
rocks.
looking at them, and it looks like a big snotty bubble right in the middle, hanging up. And I'm like,
Oh,
I think I know what I'm going to
Suck.
do with you.
suck it out. Suck it
Yeah.
out or bubble it.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to pick it up
Mhm.
and
The,
go.
the
Cool.
butthole, a great first second of live stream.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god. Yeah, they heard that. Yeah, we're gonna stick our friggin' thumb up the freaking crocodiles. Woohoo,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
calm them down.
Yeah, exactly. Calm it down.
Yeah. But I mean, it's
That's who I'm going to see. I just need to see Reefer Madness in a stream, and I know something awful's going to get said.
You know who I really enjoy on the streams though is TMG.
mhm.
He is
Yeah.
he's a character. I mean, it's not just his knowledge base, you know, especially for you know how relatively short he's been in the hobby. It's just his personality, though. I mean, he cracks me up.
Yeah. Yep. Well, it's you know, when I first talked to him, I told him, you know, straight up that he actually had common sense. He wasn't blindly following. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I understand that there's like different ways of learning. But yeah, he does the reading and goes, well, that makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? And he actually evaluates it, you know, to himself. So yeah, it's you're welcome, Rob.
Yeah,
But
always
yeah,
welcome, Rob.
Yeah.
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 If you give me the right group
Yeah.
of people in here, I'm going to have a good time. That's the way it's going to work.
Yeah. So yeah, TMG, he is one of the ones that actually reefs with common sense.
Yep.
But he also understands, you know, some of the chemistry a lot more than most. Do you know what I'm saying? So he could actually do 1 + 1 = 2 kind of thing, and be able to actually extrapolate or, you know, correlate experiences in anything, you know, that he does, you know, normally. So
You,
yeah,
you mean it?
it
You
really
mean it?
does
It's
help.
not. It's not just a secret sauce.
No comment. No, no comment.
We'll
Whatever.
clean that up.
I think I'm following along here.
No comment.
Yeah. Sorry to go there. I'm just. I mean, I guess you could say I'm somewhat bitter about the whole situation, but it's just like, yeah. I'll leave it at that.
Exactly. It's better to leave it.
We'll vent in about 15 minutes when I when I jump off.
Yeah.
How about that?
Actually, speaking of which, right now I gotta work on the 19-month-old. I gotta throw her in the sink and hose her off real quick because she's got to go to bed. So yeah.
You're gonna miss your mom that, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just helping the wife out. I've been traveling so much. Now that I'm back, I get a kick out of hosing the kids off. You know, I just grab the little faucet on a hose and just spray them down. You know.
You know what's funny is I didn't get to spend a lot of time with my daughter. Unfortunately, things didn't go that way, but I did the first 6 months of her life, and the wife went back to work, and I'll be fine.
Yeah. So what you need to do is you need to give that little rascal an iodine dip, and then a bear.
I'm dipping my kids.
Why is the kid? Fine. I told her not to lick herself.
And then you need to check. Yep, and then you need to check for red bugs and
yes, yeah.
And AFW.
Flashlight so you don't disturb them.
I'm visualizing this this video about my reef tank, and you take your kid, you have to dip them in iodine, then you have to go ahead and you have to give them then you have to give them a freshwater dip.
Yep.
And then before you do that, then you have to put on the magic butt cream to make sure
I'll make you laugh, Javo. Okay.
You have to look at them through a gemologist ocular.
This is my frag.
Yep.
This is my frag. She's 19 months. She's 19 months old. This is our frag.
Tell me what this is, and it's a little close up of her skin. No, check this out, guys. So the first day, the wife leaves, and my kid fills her diaper within 20 seconds of my wife leaving the door. And when I say,
of course,
I'm talking up the back. It's everywhere.
Oh,
I'm just like, what on earth did you do?
My twins got my husband did too.
Yeah. So you get this, guys. I don't even bother trying to clean it off. I am so petrified at this point of doing something wrong. I went in, I ran the shower, right? Not kidding. Okay. Made sure it wasn't too warm, and then basically got in the shower and hosed my kid off.
Yeah.
Nice.
And thinking about the ridiculousness of this, and then went, I'm going to be telling people this story forever. I can't believe I did this.
I've got a story. Actually, I've got a video that is private on my YouTube channel where where my boy, he decided to. He basically imagine going up the steps to the third floor of the house, and it looks like a little monkey flung poo everywhere.
Oh.
And I walk up, and he is on one of the steps. And he is just squishing his toes, checking the consistency, and I'm like, but the thing is, what attracted me was the smell.
They said, why did you house your child?
Yeah, and I was like, and the thing is, I posted it on YouTube as little monkey flinging poo. And I get a bunch of comments back saying, "Where's the monkey? Where's the monkey?" And I'm like, "What? You didn't see him?"
Hey, Melanie.
Yep.
Shelly, are you asking me why I had to hose my child? She basically decided with her lactose intolerant self that the minute her mother walked out the door for her first day back at work, that she was going to load her diaper and do it so explosively that it was up her back. It was so bad, and I'm a guy that literally the thought of changing a diaper makes me like I'm just insane.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to clean this up. I have my face wrapped in a bandana and rose-colored glasses. I'm not kidding, that I had for playing in the band on, hoping this would help. And I basically just said the heck with it. Took her diaper off, got her out of her what's left of her onesie, and put her in the shower with me and cleaned her off. And like literally, I'm just, and it looked like that scene from Daddy Daycare. You know, when Eddie Murphy walked through the door and he just looked in the room. It's like, oh.
Yep, and tongs.
Yeah.
He had tongs.
Where's her clothes?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Yeah.
You see the fireplace burning? I think that might be over there.
Projectile poo.
You know, my
Oh my
daughter
God.
just looked at me.
Oh.
Mom's gone. Hey, Dad, fire in the hole. You know.
Well, you know that kids don't poop unless they feel comfortable, right? Obviously, she felt very comfortable.
I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not. You know.
It's a compliment. She was happy to be next to you.
Face in her hand and said, "Dad, I hate you."
The thing is that's how it is with my wife and me. Is you know, she's like, "Hey, honey, you know, Mia, the little one, she's put to bed. I'm leaving. I'll be back in about 20 minutes." My wife she's literally pulling out the driveway, and then I hear the baby monitor, wah, and I'm like, "Oh, son of a."
You walk in and go, "Hey,
Ooh.
listen, little one, I'm going to introduce you to this new thing. It's called bourbon."
Exactly.
All over the place.
Yeah, see,
Yep.
but with our luck, that's when they projectile vomit, poo, and start screaming at the same time, right? That's the way that works, right?
Or you have an 8 o'clock meeting. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. You have to be out the door by 7:15, and it's 7:10, and you go pick them up and say, "Bye-bye, I'll see you later. You know, I'll be back at the end of the day," and that's when they decide to pee on you. And you have a meeting you have to be at. You know.
I have an announcement.
You have an announcement?
Yes, I have an announcement.
You have an announcement. All right, well, let's hear this.
The Indonesian ban on corals was not lifted. That was a false statement or false news.
It is.
So
it was a false statement that it was banned.
No, it was a false statement that the ban was lifted.
Oh, so it's still banned.
Yeah, for the next 24 hours at least.
Okay.
Because I have an order to place.
And this is my point, that we need to start doing aquaculture here on.
Yep, Rob. Sorry about that.
Even on, especially on stuff like trachees and scullies and stuff that you cannot realistically frag. I mean, you can't realistically frag it. You know, so we need to start doing actual breeding here and develop a sustainable population. Don't get me wrong, we need to try to keep the mariculture and all that other stuff. We need to keep all that alive, but we need to start developing our own situation here.
Yeah.
You know
what's funny is that when you said that, we actually had a piece of a meat coral get pinched off or accidentally nicked by one of our fish, and it was kind of sitting in a corner that didn't get much flow. And kid you not, it actually grew its own skeleton.
Really?
Yep. It's called Buddy. Yep. It pinched off and it grew itself.
See, and the thing is I'm totally down with that. That's awesome, and we need to learn about that.
How long it took?
How long?
You know how long it took? 2.5 years. Underneath our SPS conditions.
Yeah. But I mean, how long would it take? But the thing is that when I say breeding corals, everybody's like, "Oh no, you can't do that." Well, the thing is nobody knows. I mean, how long does it take a trachea to get to a size where it's realistically sellable?
Yeah.
Well, nobody knows if you try to actually breed one, rather than just fragging it. And nobody knows. And that's my point, is that nobody knows. Let's run an experiment and see what the hell happens. And just
ours. Ours had an internal skeleton, but I kid you not, it was no bigger than a dime.
Yeah.
When we found it, and it was all the way in the back, in the shadows. you know, kind of like what Paul was saying earlier.
Yeah.
You know, if it's not, you know, even if you think it's dead, it might not be.
Yep, exactly.
I've got a piece of my bird's nest that I just pulled out. The thing is literally, you know, about maybe a 1/4 inch long. All I saw was it looked like I had some polyps that were growing in between in a rock, and there were like 3 little polyps sticking out. And I'm like, what is that? And I went in there with my acrylic rod and I poked it out, and I was like, holy crap! It looks like a piece of bird's nest. I pulled it out and just set it up on the top. I'm like, yep, that's what it is. I put a little bit of super glue on there, and I've got this little nub, and it's still alive and it's still going. You know,
all that matters.
Yeah,
it's all that matters.
Good night, Rob Sampson. See you later, buddy.
I think it's actually bees going to bed.
No, Rob said, see you later, alligator fingers or something like that. Finger alligators.
Later finger alligators. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I gotta go hose off some kids. I'll look for your call, man.
Just turn on the friggin' sprinkler.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Peace out.
Man. All right,
yep.
talk to you later.
Video.
Bye.
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 That would be absolutely great to see. Just some guy running around with his kid out in the yard chasing that sprinkler that does that. You know, the and just following it the whole way. Screaming, honey, get the towel. You know, like, yeah. Right. Yeah.
That is just the silliest picture in my head.
Yeah, you just got it, didn't you?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was just horrendous.
Or carrying the kid to the hot tub and going dip the toe. Yeah, I just did that for Haley. Yeah, turn on the jets. Yeah.
Do the Achilles, right? Pick him up by the freaking Achilles tendon.
Yeah, I'm gonna bubble my kid. Yeah, I gotta go bubble my kid. Yeah. Yeah.
Achilles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Lit.
Yeah.
Hey, Mel.
Well, my plate likes pellet food.
Oh, yes.
Melanie, no. You remember this one? Melanie, no disassemble.
Melanie.
More input. More
Which one's
input.
that? What's that from?
Short Circuit.
It is Short Circuit. That's right.
Melanie, no disassemble Johnny 5.
Johnny 5.
Are you feeling lucky, partner? You remember that scene?
Yeah.
Where he was wearing a freaking cowboy hat and a freaking poncho?
You know, somebody asked me, do I have an aversion to watching Ali Sheedy movies? And I'm like, no, it's not an aversion. I just don't. Right? Like,
Stephanie. No, never mind. But it sounded the same. It just like reminded me of that. Stephanie, no disassemble. Yeah. Sorry, Mel.
Almost a bridesmaid, just not a bride. It's all good.
Oh man,
I know that was bad. Man. I'm full of bad jokes. I'm here all week. Thank you. Yeah, so, right.
I get characters mixed up.
Yeah,
get movies mixed up. Get songs mixed up. Call them by different genres. called Kiss, classic rock and roll.
Classic rock and roll. It is, unfortunately. So is Motley Crue.
I know, right? I know, right?
I was
That's
laughing.
How old.
That's how old. Yeah. Older. I'm not old, but I'm older. It's like all of a sudden, it's like, wait a minute. So what you're telling me is
old.
Pretty Boy Floyd is now classic rock.
Yes. No, we're getting old, bro.
You know what really got me is when I realized that Green Day Dookie is now a classic album.
Oh, that was before they sold out, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, it's classic. I'm okay with that.
I like to say David Lee Roth line. Yeah, that's right. I sold out all the way to the bank, brother. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
You want to listen to something funny, guys, and you'll enjoy it, is listen to Henry Rollins' Van Halen. Okay?
Yeah.
When he talks about seeing Van Halen for the first time in 1978 and then meeting David Lee Roth like 6 years later or longer. Actually, it was before he left Van Halen, and he just does the greatest David Lee Roth impression you've ever heard. And the other great David Lee Roth story had to come from Vince Neil in the book The Dirt, which was they were in their apartment on the Sunset Strip, and they had those. Remember when there were mirror doors for your closet? They were just full length mirrors, and one of them fell right over top of David Lee Roth while he was cutting coke, and he didn't even miss a beat. He just checked, nope, coke's all here, man, and kept going. That tells you something, right? Nope, coke's good. Let's party. Yeah, never mind that you just had a glass mirror, break over your head. You're all good.
Yep, absolutely. Oh my God.
Well, the great, you definitely just go look up Henry Rollins, Van Halen, guys, if you want to have a good chuckle about anything about that, because its whole description would just be awesome. It is. It's. I think that's what I like is Henry Rollins' take on meeting other bands. It's always great. Like when he went and saw Kiss, he says, "Great, this thing," and he talked. You just got to see it, right? And he's talking about the guy holding up his nachos, slobbering and eating his food, trying to smoke dope, and scream yeah at the same time. He said, it's just you have not lived in America until you've gone to see this concert. Yeah. Yeah.
The chat is going. It's derailing.
It's always sideways. Haley's up well past her bedtime. It's already after midnight. Aren't you going to turn into a pumpkin?
The water butts are just too heavy.
Water butts.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what they call a bucket for some reason. I hope that's just not some guy with too much water in his butt. Maybe. I don't know.
Bluggity. Yep.
Sploosh. That's my favorite thing to do is I get into Reef Community Worldwide stream and I light a lot of cigarettes even though I don't smoke them.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Dre's checking it out.
He's always around. It's all good. That's what you need to do. You go in, you find the most entertaining stream, and that's where you... Wife?
So, yeah, Ryan, wife. Email me again.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's like really funny is that we got when we were sending out bottles over the last month, that there was more damaged bottles. Like somebody did not know how to freaking handle boxes at
it was Hank at the
FedEx.
Local USPS.
No, this was actually at FedEx. And we got the boxes back, but they were just thrashed. So Ryan, if you did order some other stuff, let us know. We got boxes back without labels, so we don't know which ones were which is awesome by them.
Yeah,
all the labels were jacked up, scuffed, scratched, everything. It was just a mess. Ha! 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 Dre's the lurker. I'm all good with it, bro. I'm all good with it. California knows how to party.
Yeah, since I thought of that, it's been stuck in my head all day.
Knows how to party.
It's that stupid auto tune. That was one of the first songs that had it too. Like California, like like I know we're gonna get sued for this, but the groove rocks, man. Yeah.
Welcome to the Wild Wild West. Yeah, that one. That was a good song, actually.
Oh, it always was a great one when I was DJing for a little while.
Ha! CJ's popping the eyes.
CJ.
What up, CJ? How's it going, boss? DOWM. Down.
We are so used to that fact, Doctor.
It's like a class reunion.
It is, well, little.
But without the drama. Jeez.
You know, the best part, I almost want Haley to come in just so I can get her.
Yeah.
Because I can spend 30 minutes making that girl laugh, and it's completely worth totally prostrating myself and being a complete and utter fool. Just
prostrating yourself?
Yeah, prostrate.
You mean just like you did to the alligator?
Yeah. You're all right, mate. You're all right. Yeah. Almost there. You need to see another doctor. I felt something funny.
Oh, no. So you just got a clogged reactor. It's got to give it an enema. Just kidding. He's returning it. He's getting a new hose or a new line. Are there any Welsh reefers here? I see one. I see one. Sorry. I thought that was funny.
He just had to.
Bueller. Yeah. You notice one thing, Craig, is that when we actually do movie references and song references, that a lot of the younger, the younger crowd, they don't get it.
They don't. No. I get that a lot. My favorite's Michael Aaron when I just don't get it. And it's like you weren't.
Yeah. DOM said, I am the only one, like Highlander.
Yeah.
There can only be one.
What is it? What's the mating call of the Welshman? It's not unusual to be loved by
anyone.
Or no, isn't it? Whoa, whoa, whoa,
she's a lady. Whoa, whoa, she's a lady. Well, I should hope she was, except for Bruce Jenner now. That kind of like mixed up a lot of things.
Yeah, we did. If you watch him on Top Gear, the guy's what, 60? I think he was 68 at the time, and that's like 10 years ago, maybe more. And he was still, and I mean, that's what his popularity, right? And he was still cooler and more popular than he's ever going to be, and he knew it. You know what I mean? It's just Tom Jones. You can just drive around the track and sing, and that's it. You'll get top time. Yep. It isn't going to matter, right?
Yep. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
And the first time Tom Jones ever drove, he stole the car.
Yeah.
That guy, right?
Exactly.
It's that time of night.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna take off here. I think we're gonna go out to dinner, so I need to go. Try to wake up in the shower.
All right.
Or fall asleep. One of the two. I'll either crash to the ground and end up being ER.
No. You know what you do? You just sit down. You just leave the water running. I've done that. I've been that out of it.
Yep. Just bubble.
Until it gets cold, and that'll wake you up in a hurry.
Just bubble.
Well, that wakes you up, and then you're good, right?
Just bubble it.
Yeah. Just bubble it.
Just bubble.
Yeah. Bubble.
I do that.
I do that.
Little bit.
So just remember, check the water. You gotta dip the toe. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
That's how it works, right?
I'll be back in a while, probably. We'll see.
All right.
All right. See ya.
I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, Cruz.
All right. You're welcome. All right. Bye.
Later. You gotta ask the question.
I think I need new brakes. with all the stop and go traffic. You know what I'm saying, Craig?
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me now?
Oh, there you are.
I was going to say, Jeeves' background dropped off. That's what happened there.
Ah, gotcha.
Teach that boy
Aw.
how to do that. Give me a sec. Is the link where I can get at it?
Hack it. Hack it. Hack it. Hack it.
Try that one, CJ.
Chicka-pow. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that scene in K9?
Oh, I just remember that scene in freaking Bueller's Day Off.
Bueller's Day Off. Yeah.
Yeah. Ferris. Bueller. Dry. Red eyes. Dag nabbit. Dag gobbit. Who said that?
Oh, and it's stuck on cruise to boat. Jeez, you gotta get your rear end in here, man.
Wait, who? Who what? What, where, when, and why?
Yeah, you know how it is.
Ooh. I used to have this big crush on freaking Catherine.
Oh, that's right. Bonnie Tyler's
Catherine.
Welsh. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Catherine Zeta-Jones. Another Jones. Just kidding.
Really? Zeta-Jones is Welsh? Cool.
Yep.
I didn't know that. There you go. I learned something new today in the UFI department. Yeah.
Ah, wow. Swansea.
You know, the thing is, Total Eclipse of the Heart came out when I was 11. I think 11 or 12.
Oh.
And you know what that
I remember that song.
That last word, you remember what that rhymes with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ran around the house making up words that made that work. So. How you doing,
Total
CJ?
Eclipse of the Fart.
Yeah.
Good. Just checking parameters. Just got finished recording.
What's up, big dog?
Update. Trying to get an update out. I realized it's been almost 2.5 weeks since my last one. If I don't get one out soon, it's gonna be a month.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh snap! I could have got free gas.
Calcium reactor been offline for like 3 days, so I'm checking my alkalinity to see what the damage is.
Yeah.
Pretty good, though. It doesn't look like anything suffered. Okay, Cruz, you gotta lay off the cough syrup, man. Seriously, I worry about you.
No.
I worry about me too. That's not me.
That's somebody's little house ape. Somebody didn't sound happy.
See, I call my little guy a chimpanzee.
Exasperating thing they've ever done, and you're just looking at them going, you have no idea what's coming. Right?
Oh yeah.
And you don't want
Good
them to.
deal.
That's the big thing, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I told my daughter the smartest thing you can ever do is stay away from a musician.
Yep.
Absolutely stay away from them. Yeah. Yeah, and apparently her mother told her he's absolutely speaking the truth.
Yep.
No, I was gonna say, it's kind of funny that having the mic set up and it's on the the boom arm and all this stuff, and I keep getting ready to sing because that's all I ever did in front of a mic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like,
Is that all you ever did?
Well, no, we're not going to go. Some video would surface of me just blasted out of my skull, rambling into a
That's
microphone.
awesome. Hey, gas prices went up friggin' 20 cents per gallon.
Yeah, they went up here too.
Yeah. That's
It's
ridiculous.
summer, demand is high.
Yeah, the good news
But
is the flame hawk I thought was dead.
Yeah,
I found him today. The bad news is he's getting beat to death by the Wyoming white clownfish. The female's pissed at him. I don't understand it.
It's because he looks prettier than she does.
Yeah, I got the same problem. CJ.
I don't know.
Or used to. Or used to.
White flirt just beats the crap out of the Wyoming white constantly.
That dude, I thought he was dead. But
he's almost dead.
Yeah, well, he's too clumsy to swim and get away, so he just kind of he's a helpless victim. I don't know why.
Put him into the Mandarin tank. Yeah, put him into the Mandarin tank.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, she can catch him before he gets.
She's actively hunting for him. Like she's looking around the entire tank to find him. He must have did something to her while she was sleeping.
Ooh.
Who knows?
He dipped the toe.
Right. He did something.
He made the wrong move, or he's refusing to breed.
The dude did something, man. Because I ain't never seen this clownfish all around the whole tank. Looking for him.
Oh, Haley turned into a pumpkin. She's done. She's off like a dirty shirt.
Oh.
Yeah. Ain't no one. Anyway, so G said he had to go. He has to go pick up. Yeah, I'm goofy. Actually, I get to go see what's the worst part. I have to go shopping.
Hi.
Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
Beauty card. $767.
So how's everybody?
No,
Jeez,
okay.
this stream just goes dead if we're not saying something stupid. So how's everybody doing in the chat tonight? Tank's doing great, Rob. Thanks for asking. The 20's doing fantastic. Not really seeing anything bad for the most part. I found a little something growing in between my nuclear green pallies there, so I'm probably just going to remove them. I'm not going to deal with it. I don't see it anywhere else, so why bother with it? It was probably something that was already on the rock, so out it comes.
Yep.
I am just not in the mood. Right, I got my 120's doing really well. It's all basically cleaned up. So.
There you go. If you guys want to see that, there goes something.
Yep. Show me.
It's gear.
There you go, Cruz.
Ooh, look at that.
And
hold on.
New controller, man.
Does it come with the probes
nice.
too, CJ? It does, eh?
So. Yep. I got all probes, auto top off, RIP, pH, salinity, and temperature.
Who made that?
E-Coral.
Ooh, nice.
That's that one we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Yep.
That looks pretty cool.
The main base and the unit connect wirelessly. A lot of the
Very
modules that come
nice.
with it are wireless, which is
Yep.
interesting.
Mm-hmm. A lot. I would say a lot more versatile than the Apex.
I don't know. It's too early to say that.
Well, looks more versatile.
Right.
Let's just put it that way.
Potentially, it has potential.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Because the thing is that it doesn't have to go back to a router.
Right.
It could actually connect directly up to the head unit via wireless.
Yep.
So.
Yep. That's all cool stuff.
Yep. You don't need a hub, a special hub that costs $250.
Mm-hmm. I'm interested in seeing how it can work on this system and if it's even capable at this point. The thing is, though, it's still a baby. You know what I'm saying? It's a baby, so they can expand modules and add things and software updates and all that as time goes. But
absolutely,
I'm interested in playing with it for sure. I'm gonna run it side by side with the Apex for 6 months before I even say anything about it.
Absolutely, you want to check reliability.
Yep.
You also want to run it parallel.
Yep. I'm running it parallel. I want to see how consistent my pHs are between both probes, the salinity, the temperature. If my Apex alarms, I want to see if this alarms. When my auto top off kicks on, I want to see if it kicks on. I want to see everything.
Exactly. See, now that's content, CJ. I enjoy that. Yep. I enjoy that a lot.
Yep.
And thank you for doing a lot of the reviews too. Because, I don't have time to play around with a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think any of us do.
If it's a metric or something that you are interested in, let me know, and I'll try to keep an eye on it. But it's a lot more questions than answers at this point because I can't Google or YouTube or search for it because I'm one of the first ones with it. So I can't really compare it to anything. I don't know. So we'll see.
Yep.
But
absolutely.
Figured I'd just let you guys in on that. Because I'm probably not going to release it on my channel. It might be pop up on a random live stream here or there, but I'm not putting a video out on it for a while.
It's awesome. That would be awesome.
Whoop. Yeah, Max, my son, my 3-year-old, just graduated his 3-year-old preschool program.
Ooh. Hey.
He got his Cat in the Hat certificate today.
Good stuff. Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Man graduates 5th grade, goes in the middle school at the end of the month. So,
dude, I had him late in life, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Third grade, man. Ain't you like 50 something?
No, he's not. He's not 3rd grade. He's 3 years old.
3 years old. Oh
yeah.
man, you messed up, man.
Nah. It's like now that I have enough freaking funds, this boy gets everything. This boy gets everything.
You good to go?
That. Yeah. I believe
you know
that,
what I'm
man.
saying, CJ? He gets good food, vitamins all the time.
Yep.
Gets his vitamins and his minerals.
Yep.
All
well,
the
you're not a kid.
I
mean, you're not a kid raising a kid like I was and a lot of other people.
Yeah.
When you're 20, you're still a kid.
No, I just concentrated on my career, bro.
Yep.
I had a lot of girlfriends, but just didn't find one to settle down with.
Hey, man. Way to keep it wrapped up.
Dude, you know it. No PPE, no love for me.
That's right here. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Oh, heck yeah. Whenever it rains, wear a raincoat.
Yep. All right, alkalinity 9.8. That ain't bad. Okay, good. They don't want to hurt. Okay, I gotta mute this.
Yeah.
Super Y. I hear Super Y coming on. That must have been Steve.
I gotta go.
Must have been
Unfortunately,
Steve.
There, Cruz. I got stuff I gotta do, so I do gotta bolt, my friend. So.
All right. Well, have a good one. Have a good one.
Not
we'll
a problem.
Talk soon.
I'll drop a link for Respy there. If I have it.
Yep.
There it is, folks. And you might want to copy that, Vicky, if you're going to stick around for a little bit. I'd love to, guys, but no, I do got to go. stuff to do, places to kill. I mean, people to kill. I mean, no, I'm gonna go get groceries. All right, later on.
Who
Hey, Reef Spy.
is?
What up, guys?
Yeah. What's up, man? Who
I've been
is
told I got
Dom?
more time. Nope, we're good. Hold on.
Who is Dom? I don't know Dom.
That's Reef Spy.
Is it?
That's Reef
Yeah,
Spy,
what's up,
man.
Cruz?
What's up? This is Dom. You just sent me a friend request.
Words are missing from my Wonder Words basket. Will you help me
Aw.
find them?
No, I'm not Dom. That wasn't me.
Ah, okay.
I don't know what Cruz is flaking out on us. It's all good. Eat your food, buddy.
Yo, I want
No,
to back
somebody,
up a little bit. What did CJ have in that little box? I gotta
Oh,
see
that's
that.
that new
Controller.
reef controller. Yeah.
Yeah, the new reef controller.
From who?
It was all blue. Just kidding.
Go ahead, Nate.
Lights.
I'll let CJ answer that because I've been reading about it, but he's got one. So
Yeah, who's coming out with a new controller?
E-Coral.
I never heard of them.
As far as I know, Mad Hatter got one. I got one. Inappropriate Reefer may potentially be getting one. I don't know about anyone else.
CJ, put the word in, man. I could use one of them. I got plenty of tanks I could test that shit on.
yeah.
Yeah, so do we.
But maybe they make a good controller.
Yeah. Yeah, we got lots of systems tested on. But I want to hear what CJ's got, what Mad Hatter's got, so on and so forth.
Oh, whose controller is it? Is he at yours, Cruz?
No, E-Coral, not ours.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. I mean, it's about time that there's competition. You know what I'm saying? Like a veritable competition.
Oh, for sure.
C9's come out with the monitoring, which is really great because that's how a lot of us reef. We don't utilize the electronics to actually do the controls for us. We don't like to, especially the ones that have seen things fail. You know what I'm saying? We use a lot of the controllers as monitoring only.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody dropped
sense.
off. Okay.
No,
Somebody dropped off.
Oh, Reef Spy kind of did. He's
What?
in the middle
Yeah.
of talking. There he is. No, we're
Yeah,
good.
Oh, all right.
Yep. Patched in again. There you are.
All right.
No, I just I saw your avatar come in and out and blink off for a second
okay.
on YouTube.
That's cool. Yeah, I love reef controllers, man. I was trying to build my own. I got to get back into that. But, yeah, I got so far into it. I've been testing it, and now I
it's
just
getting
get
the whole it's getting the whole UL listing and the CE listing legally. You know.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't planning on selling it or anything like that. I was just doing it for my own benefit, just to play around with.
Yeah.
Were you you were utilizing a Raspberry Pi? I take it.
It was a Raspberry Pi. Yep, that's what I got.
Yeah. See, we have something a little bit more industrial. So yeah, we have a lot of relay boards, relay panels.
Oh, there you go, Reef Spy.
CJ, go sit down and play the game, okay? This is following me in here. I'm trying to work the noise. Determined to let me hear this game.
He loves you, man.
Yeah, he doesn't know better.
That's pretty nice, CJ.
I know. Look at that.
Oh, we're getting an unboxing.
Here you go.
How? Yeah, I want to see this unboxing.
Yeah, what do we got with this thing, man? What's this do?
This is how you get it to sync with the app. The app just looks at the Cygnus barcode.
Yep.
And it automatically registers it for you right away.
Hey, who has controls right now?
Yeah, let's see. But this is what interests me. This is what I'm confused about if I like or not. These are how it interfaces with other devices, and it comes with cords that fit in here.
Ooh, RCA.
And it kind of reminds me of how Kessel's linked together with that little stereo-looking cord that plugs in.
Yeah.
But I don't see how this is going to apply to a lot of things, so that kind of makes me wonder. And I don't know what 1 and 2 are, but here goes the probe ports, and here goes more stuff. So I don't know as far as how it's going to expand, but I know right out of the box, this wouldn't be enough for me because I need something to control my calcium reactor. I need dual probes.
So what's
Maybe
it got?
the
pH,
USBs.
ORP,
But,
and salinity? Is that what those 3 BNC
You got
ports are?
temperature too. It has 4. The probes look bigger. They seem bigger. Maybe I'm tripping, but they seem bigger than the other ones in the Apex. They seem like they're longer or something.
That's
Or
just
maybe
what they got the
it's just
cap on the end. I think they're
bottles.
all pretty much standard size.
Maybe.
Yeah, I
maybe
think.
so.
Yeah, I think that's protecting the membrane.
Yeah, it's usually Pinpoint Marine, I think, that's making most of them.
But this is the coolest part right here that sets this apart from anything else I've seen. The auto top off that comes with it.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh.
It doesn't go in the water. It reads the water level through like sonar or something.
Oh, the ultrasonic
light.
transmitter.
Yes. So this sets above the water like that. I think you can have it like 8 inches off the water, so it'll never get wet. It'll never have a snail crawl.
Oh, yeah, it utilizes radar. It utilizes radar.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so this is something that sets it apart for sure, which
Mhm.
is interesting.
See, my only concern about that, bro, is if your sump level is set, like when you turn off all your pumps, that it would actually rise up. You know what I'm saying? So I would say
it's supposed to have technology in it to where it's smart, to where it remembers the patterns of the water level. So let's say you had it on a situation where you had surface agitation or whatever the case may be, to where it understands the pattern of what's normal on your tank and what's not. So it won't trigger, is what it's supposed to do. So
it's got an ultrasonic sensor for the...
Yes.
That's pretty cool. It's clever.
But so it comes with that. I don't know what else is in this box. I think that's it. I don't see any instruction anymore.
Hey, Steve, do you
Where
think
those
it's
RCA
ultra?
jacks were. So all the probes probably fit into the BNC. Probably one of them is the temperature probe.
Yeah. So these all
Reef Spy. Do you think it's ultrasonic, or do you think it might be radar or LiDAR or something like that?
That's ultrasonic. You could get those ultrasonic sensors. They're pretty standard, and they look just like that with those 2 little cylinders on it.
Yeah. The emitters. Yeah, the emitters.
Let me get the...
And then one's a receiver. Yeah, one's a receiver.
Hang on. Let me get the...
That is interesting.
Let me get the other stuff. All right. Okay, so this is
Oh wait, was this a Kickstarter? I think I've seen this thing before.
I got 2 boxes. It's out now for sure since May 2nd. But these are the interface cords.
So what are the ones that are using the RCA? I see some BNC and I see some RCA cords in there.
I have no idea what these are for.
Yeah, those headphone jacks. All right.
Yeah, I think this is how it's supposed to plug into different lights, like Kessels and stuff. I think it's compatible with Kessels. It's not compatible with Radeon yet. I know that for sure because I asked them, but they said it was coming. So I think a lot of things are coming on this. I think they just probably had to get it out.
Yeah. See, I like the way that they actually color coded it too.
Yeah.
That is nice because
it does,
on
it
the
does
other
have power monitoring and everything.
That's awesome. So you could actually take a look at spikes.
One thing I think is cool about it, which is something simple you don't think about, is this on-off thing, just to kill the power on the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because to shut off an outlet on the Apex, you got to log into Fusion to do it. You can't kill the power to the power bar at all without unplugging everything or something.
I think that's one of the reasons why it isn't UL listed. There's no way to freaking turn off the 110.
Right. So this is it. Pretty straightforward.
Question, CJ. Is there a fuse, a replaceable fuse on that power bar?
I don't know. Maybe you can take it apart. I don't see one that's easily accessible.
Gotcha.
It looks like a...
Because, that's one of the things that I would worry about. You know what I'm saying?
Look where the power cord comes in. Is there like a reset button?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying, Reef Spy? Usually you'd have some type of overcurrent protection or some type of short.
They probably have that somewhere in there, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's probably on the inside or something. I don't know. But this seems pretty straightforward and simple. The only thing I wish they did was make it a 10 outlet, not an 8 like the Apex, but 10.
See,
to get that one up.
Yeah, the only problem with that is amp draw.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you'd have to watch out for that because most people have either 10, 15, and or 20 amps only maximum.
Yeah, but most
residential.
people end up running a splitter or some kind of extension off the EVA too.
Correct.
So kind of defeats the. You know what I'm saying?
So what did it have? 6 outlets on it?
It only has 6. That's one negative. That's one negative. I'm already stamping it. I got 2 negatives that I'm stamping on it right away. It's the price point and it only having 6. Beyond that, I'm walking into this neutral. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, it all depends on how much if it supports multiple energy bars, which it probably should.
Yep.
How much do they cost? Because
if they're a lot cheaper, they may be cheaper. And keep in mind, they're wireless, so you can stick energy bars everywhere you want, wherever you want.
Hey, Da Vinci.
Oh,
but watching closely, CJ, man, you got my interest.
Hey, just imagine.
Yeah, my interest is peaked too.
Yeah,
man, just imagine wanting to set up multiple tanks and using this controller centralized like a hub or something, right? And having multiple energy bars spread all over your fish room with no cords connecting them.
Yep, and wireless. Yep,
and
wireless interface back to the freaking hub.
Yes.
That way, all you have to do is just plug in the power, and you're good.
See, the only thing is, I wish there was a way to connect the probes to the energy bar instead, so you can truly take advantage of that. Because you still, if you want to monitor pH and all that stuff, you're still gonna have to have those physically connected to the brain or whatever.
Yeah.
Really? That's weird. I would have done a freaking USB module that freaking plugged in
something
freaking, energy bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean to fully take advantage of what wireless
it can do.
Yeah,
yep, exactly.
Yep.
Huh. Wow. Very interesting.
So, but if you wanted the control aspect of, power monitoring and control of the outlets and turning stuff on and off and other things, you could do that wirelessly easy, very, very easy. But you all can download the app if you want to look at it and play with it. It's free. You can just download it yourself, even without the thing.
Yeah. See, CJ, it wasn't until recently that people had like real multiple tank systems in a household. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's just one display tank, and that's it. The end.
Yep.
Yeah.
But no, that's very interesting though. I like the design. I like how sleek it is.
Yep.
I like how it looks. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So on the plus side, I do like the looks of it.
Yes.
A lot better than the black and orange.
Yes.
And silver.
Yeah, I feel like it fits in better with most black systems. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or it's gonna hide away easier. It's small. It's very small. The brain of it's not a big block. It's a slender little. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that part I do like.
Because I mean, if you opened up the Apex, right, and you took a look inside, the wires are all over the place. You know what I'm saying? It looks like a kid put it together, over there in China. The solder points are also not as clean. You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea what the inside of this one looks like, though. That'd be interesting.
Dude,
I never pulled it apart.
Yeah, pull it apart. Take a look at it because we tried.
Guess
and
what?
You'll see what I'm saying.
They sent it to me. Guess what? I had nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? I already have the control. I have nothing to lose, man. Yep. No one else is going to take theirs apart. I will. I'll take it apart and put it on camera. We will.
Absolutely. Because, I mean, we want to see the robustness of their freaking solders. You know what I'm saying? Because typically the solder points are the weakest link. Hello?
Yep, I'm here.
Oh, okay. All right. No, I mean, typically the solder is the first thing that typically goes in.
What did you take apart?
System.
The energy bar or the head unit? You said
the head unit. Head unit.
Wow. Yeah, I never pulled mine apart.
The energy bar.
Yeah.
What I saw was a lot of resin. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that. What is it called? The flux. A lot of freaking flux. So Yeah, so you're talking about a lot of freaking spill, you know, and we all know that flux when you're trying to freaking solder something, if you have too much of it, doesn't give you a very good connection when you're actually soldering it onto it. It means that it's either too hot or you globbed it on there. You know, typically that's the area that it crystallizes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once
Get
it
off
hardens.
that door. I'm coming back.
Yep. So yeah, when it crystallizes, that solder point becomes very, very weak, especially when it comes down thermal. You know, you get a little bit more thermal breakdown on adding too much flux to your freaking solder joints.
Yep. I'm gonna take it apart, man. I'll take it apart. We'll look at it.
All right.
And I don't know exactly what I'll be looking at. If it's anything like a computer motherboard and different things, I can probably identify the main components. I know that much. But
I mean, you'll see the relays. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying, CJ?
Yeah.
You'll see some of the relays, the on-offs, the solid states. You know, for the signal, you might see some discrete, some analogs.
Yeah. Interesting though. Interesting things, man. I think I may plug my Radions into it and let that, because I needed something to plug my lights into anyways. Plug my Radions into it, plug I don't know, whatever.
You know, you could actually plug it into the Echo.
What do you mean?
The Amazon Echo.
Oh.
Lights on, lights off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Lights on, lights off.
Yeah. But I mean, just to take advantage of the power monitoring, because I only have one outlet open on my Apex that's free. I was going to put the UV on it, but now I'm going to put the UV and all my lights on this thing and use the power monitoring on it and let it control those. But now I don't have anywhere to put all these controllers, man. I'm going to have to just put this in a bag on the floor or something out of the way, because I'm not building another board just to mount this.
Yeah. Well, that's got me like interested. I got to start working on mine again. You switch over to my thing. See a little preview of the one I was working on.
Yeah, man, you mad scientist over there. I'm looking.
Dude. Like Cruz was saying, man. I've got mine right now just monitoring because I don't want to kill all my frags because I don't know if what I did is going to work. So I unplugged like all of the major stuff that like it's not controlling the heater or anything anymore. But I'm just watching the outlets, making sure that they're turning on and off. I've been logging everything.
Yep.
And it's been doing a pretty good job. But it's funny, man, because it's like all the stuff you were asking. So basically, this is my energy bar 6.
Right.
You know, I got 4 controllable outlets, and these 2 are always on. So I got relays, hooked up to these 4.
Wow.
Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
You were asking about a fuse. Yeah, I put a fuse on mine for my energy bar in case anything blows.
Absolutely.
Yep.
See, I think all of these should have fuses on them, man. Visible fuses you can replace.
Amen.
That's exactly what I did. I put a 15 amp fuse right there.
Yeah, why not? Why don't they? Why wouldn't they do that? The
I'm not
radio should have had one on it, so that way when I plugged it up to the wrong thing, the fuse would have blown and not the damn light. Something.
Yeah.
Bingo. That's one of the reasons why Apex is not friggin' UL.
And then, Raspberry Pi running the thing. I had support for up to 3 temperature probes. They just connect with an RJ45 or no RJ11.
Hey, got a quick question, Reef Spot.
Yep.
Do you have an environmental monitor?
Yes.
Environmental.
Yes. So this little blue thing right
there. So for
there,
the fish room. Oh, okay, good.
That measures temperature and humidity.
Okay, so your ambient RH.
Yep.
And also your temp.
Yeah, so that's what that thing does. I mean, this thing is all just like a prototype, man. I put this together. I'm just learning, It's not...
That's dope, man. Don't discount yourself, because a lot of people have to. I mean, I can't do it. I'm tell you that now.
So that's basically what I put together, and I'll show you the software.
What's the language that Raspberry Pi uses, man?
I wrote this in Python.
Did you?
So,
okay.
Yeah.
So you can write. Oh, okay.
It's all running in Python.
Well, that ain't that bad then. Python is, it ain't okay. Python ain't that bad. So I use that at work.
So it's taking a little time, but
and you know what? They actually have online logic blocks. You know what I'm saying, CJ?
Yep.
They got
just plug
logic blocks already pre-done. Yep.
Oh,
yeah. All you do is copy and paste.
Just plug in. Yep. Plug what you want.
There's so much stuff available. So my last thing that I was working on, I never finished it, but I was working on a pH monitor. So I got a pH probe.
Slacker. You're
little,
a slacker. That's
little interface board there.
Oh, your little breadboard. Oh,
I got my
how cute.
Oh yeah, so I got my pH probe there. It actually did work.
Yeah,
just
I
needed
remember
to
messing
man,
with that, and I remember having one of those in high school, plugging up the LED to it, see if we can get it to turn on.
Oh yeah, well then I started, I got that working. Then all of a sudden I was like, oh, you know what? I want to do LEDs. So because I fixed my my max spec, and I had these extra LED pucks, I wanted to start working on these. So I kind of, I got to like focus, man. I just like started working on LEDs. But this is going to be my little test bed. So I'll give you guys a little preview.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to risk, losing
no, not all your corals, right.
So I was going to make a little 5-gallon test bed and just do the temperature and all this stuff in here.
So would you eventually build one up to the point to where you replace your Apex with your own?
I guess, but the Apex does so much stuff so well, and it seems so expensive. But when you start factoring in all the shit you got to buy to make one of these things,
yeah,
you really hit that price point, man.
Right, right. You hit that price point, and someone's already developed it. That's why a lot of companies are using AWS. Like us, we're uploading stuff to AWS just so we don't got to worry about that crap. You know what I'm saying? So,
so I'll just log into the little. So I'm logging into the little Reefberry Pi over there. It'll connect.
Yep.
So let's see if we get this working.
That's pretty cool stuff. Oh, listen, tech. So look, it's getting techie in here. Oh, popped in.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I heard Apex.
Man, we talking about the potential Apex killer, the first controller that's going to try to compete with the Apex.
The Reefberry Pi. That's it, man.
Yeah, the Reefberry Pi, baby.
Oh, I gotta get. Why is it not working? There we go.
CJ, how you like that thing so far?
I don't know. I haven't plugged it up yet.
So yes.
It's going to sit there probably a week before I do.
So here's like all the guts of it, CJ. So this was all written in Python, and I used tkinter for the user interface and all that shit.
Yep.
I just basically, learned what I saw from Apex. And the funny thing was, building this, I learned why Apex does a lot of things the way that it does.
Yep. So, got a whole bunch of rules and arguments saying if this, if that, do this.
Yep, pretty much. That's all over here. And I want to redo this from scratch because, like I said, I learned, what I was doing. It's just like a little prototype. I got to go back to the drawing board and do it.
I use Python scripts every day at work, man. I wonder how much of that I could translate into understanding what this is.
Dude,
a lot of it.
It's all just one Python. Well, there's like a couple of them, but there's like basically a Python script that does all this right here. So
because I got scripts that build in. That build in the interface with Firefox and runs different commands for me, and it's fun, but it's not something I want to put my life into because it's tedious. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of why I took a break.
Okay.
All right. I spent like 100 hours on this.
Yeah. Got another update. Got another update on the Indonesia thing. Now Jake Adams is saying that there is no ban on Indonesian corals.
Okay, cool.
Oh man, see, we got jinxed.
But one of the cool things was I had this. I mean, this thing's been running right now for 51 days, like nonstop, just recording data. I haven't rebooted it or anything.
No failures, no freezing.
No, man, no freezes, no failures. I have no memory leaks, man. It's just like doing this thing, man. So whatever I did is working. So that gave me like the, so many cards. The one problem that I do.
Reefberry Pi.
That's it, man.
That's hilarious.
I do need to find some better relays because I did notice 2 of these relays are sticking. I don't know. They're just cheap Chinese ones I got on eBay, so probably have to find some better ones.
What kind of protections you got built in?
Yeah.
Alarming, anything?
Nothing. I don't have any alarming on here yet. Yes, that's why I don't want to run this thing.
Sorry, I was trolling.
Yeah, there's no protection on this thing, and if it goes crazy, that's it, man. Everything dies.
I have an idea. Throw a condom on it.
Protection.
Give it some protection.
Right.
But
raincoat.
Yeah, I've got things I want to do. Like lithium light, I want to control that with the 10-volt thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to get 10 volts power out of the
It
it only puts out 5 volts, so I was hoping if Annika was still around.
Oh.
I know she's an electronic genius.
I have an idea.
What's that?
Do you have a buck booster?
A what?
A buck boost transformer. It's a
No.
buck boost transformer.
I don't. I never
It
heard of
steps
one.
it up.
Like I said,
Google it.
I'm not an electrical
It's a
engineer, man. So I don't know any of this stuff.
Yeah, Google buck boost transformer 5 to 10 or 5 to 12.
Okay, and it'll just increase the 5 volts up to 10 volts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down. Look for that.
So what it does is it charges up, so it takes a little bit of time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hang on. Hang on, CJ. They don't want to hear you pooped.
It's all good. Little CJ. They all do.
Oh, wait. I was asking about protection. I actually do have some protection, but this has nothing to do with this. I just put this here because it was a free outlet. Dude, have you guys used these smart auto aqua security things? You probably got the email from BRS. Dude, This thing's actually pretty cool. I got to do a video on that. This is the little thing. You just put a little sensor in your skimmer cup. If your skimmer starts to overflow, it shuts off your skimmer. And I know you guys were talking about Vertex earlier. That's a Vertex skimmer. Great build quality, but they go crazy. So that's the perfect addition for this thing.
Yep.
So.
No, that's very cool. So they actually have a leak sensor?
It's not a leak sensor. It's like one of those little electronic eyes that uses magnets. I can't see it in there now, but it's on the back side. So there's a little, the outside. I don't have the other one here. Yeah, it sits on the outside. There's a magnet, and then on the inside has the lens. And it just looks, as soon as it detects water, it shuts it off.
Wow.
So it just sticks on there. You don't have to drill nothing or anything.
Nothing.
That's beautiful.
This is the Smart Aqua ATO. And it's the same thing. It's like a little sensor in there with magnets. But that actually, because this skimmer has gone crazy on me a couple times, and that's actually already saved my butt. So that's pretty cool. And I bought the whole set, so there's like 3 sensors. There's the skimmer.
So if you don't mind, what's the setup like that's run you so far? What's your total? What's your total cost so far on that Reef Berry Pie? On the entire setup.
I don't know. I'd have to add it up, but you can get a Reef Berry Pie like for $50 or something. That's pretty cheap. But the problem is like a lot of this stuff, like you'll need like little connectors. You can't just buy a connector.
Yep.
You got to buy like 100 of them. So,
right.
Something that costs 20 cents now costs you $8.
$10. Yeah.
You got to buy 100 of them.
See, about $10. Yeah, but that's minimal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
imagine if you're actually doing. Imagine if you actually do start producing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, if you start producing like mass producing, then shit's cheap as hell. But if you're just buying one off, you're paying a premium because you can't just buy one.
And that's where these reef clubs come in. If you have the connectors, you could actually sell them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Or you could give them away and be like, one of the cool kids.
Yeah.
Well, that's basically. Yeah, I gotta get working on this thing again, and it's been sitting here for months. Just haven't touched it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had the logging, so that's on 1 month. So I was able to switch it to like a day a week.
It's pretty cool, man. Log files. How big those log files you get so far on you?
Well, see, what I did was, and this is actually what Apex does, from what I found out. I just make a log file for each day. So my log never gets big. So I forget where I put everything. It was in there. I find it.
Well, that's probably the only way you want to do it anyways.
Yeah.
How else are you going to be able to?
Well, see, that's what I was doing right now. What I would eventually want to do is maybe just have a database, like a MySQL database or something.
Yep.
And then you can just query way back. That's why, like, Apex, it only lets you see, like, the last 24 hours or the last, 1 month, because it's just reading all these individual log files from what I found.
It goes back further than that.
Yeah, they don't actually have, like, a database. So here's, like, log files.
So the question is, will Apex using Fusion? Are they offloading those logs on the cloud on the Fusion and referencing them that way.
Fusion is completely different. So the local Apex is storing all these log files until it's got like some kind of a cleanup routine.
Right.
And when it knows it's like time to clean up, it starts deleting old log files.
Oh, so there is a max.
Oh,
there's a max.
Yeah, there's only so much memory in those things.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, I wouldn't want my logs deleted at all. I want logs for the life of the time I've had. I don't care if it's 10 years.
Yeah, no, it basically rolls. So what I just have a very simple locking mechanism on mine. So just time, date, and temperature, and I just did it every day. There's different ways to do stuff. Now I did it. So
I've been smoking caramel popcorn for 2 days straight. I need to give me a different flavor.
But yeah, so I'm going to get on it again. I just want to get my pH probe working. I want to get my LEDs working. I want to set up this little tank to be my little test bed. And
so what's driving the LEDs? You got drivers for them too, or is the Raspberry Pi driving off that board right there?
No, this actually, I don't even know if I'm doing it the right way. This is like one of the pucks, the old ones. I just went and got an old power supply from the hard drive.
Yep.
And it's only putting out 12 volts. These things actually take 24 volts. I'm only giving it like half the voltage that it needs. But for running a little tank like this, that'll be fine. So, yeah, I just run it off of an old thing, and I got some potentiometers hooked up. I could manually adjust.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, so it's just...
You are a nerd for real.
Yeah, just playing right. And these things already been soldered in, man. They're all falling apart right now.
Yep.
But anyway, there you go.
Yep. Good deal, man. Well, I gotta get this video done so I can get this radio video done. Then I can start working on the video to document this stuff. Yeah. Too many videos, not enough time.
Exactly. Yeah. Reef Spy, you're such a nerd that even nerds laugh at you.
Nerd slap me. Is that Oh man, but well, it's time for a beer anyway.
Yeah. No, that's cool though. I mean, you gotta have fun, right?
Exactly.
Gotta build what you love. Gotta build what you love.
Exactly.
Because sometimes the funny part is that the reefing hobby thinks that it maxed out on friggin' technology. It hasn't even seen it yet. You know what I'm saying? Hasn't seen it all.
Yeah, so I'll give you guys the preview. So this little 1.5 gallon Pico is going to get transferred into that little 5 gallon upstairs.
Too many tanks. Nice. Too many tanks, man.
Well, that's why. I've got a limit, man. So if I want a new one goes down. So that's this one. Goes down.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is...
That means you're bored with your 180. It's time to turn 180 down and redo it.
You know, CJ?
Seriously. And just do it the way you wanted it. Redo it, man, like Mel's Reef did. Tear it down, cut down some of those colonies.
I haven't even touched this thing in a while. It's just kind of a little terrible. Hold on, I got to turn the lights on.
Yep. So I'm getting ready to add a big piece of live rock to my tank and redo the left side.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got to do something with it. I mean, it's got to be trimmed down. It's got to be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't even want to say I have plans. I don't.
Cruz, do you even have a tank in your house?
Not right now. We're still remodeling. I moved it over to the friggin' store.
Are you even gonna have one?
Yep.
Okay.
After the bathroom and the friggin' downstairs gets friggin' remodeled.
Yep.
Friggin' Mike's trying to convince me to get either a 400 or something above a 400. So we'll see what happens.
Good. And then maybe you can start doing some videos.
Woke everybody up now.
Oh yeah. Turn the lights on. Piss your whole tank off.
Yeah, they're all pissed off. But yeah, I've got to just, I don't know. Everything just grew into each other and just started killing each other. So
yeah. See, a lot of people, CJ, every time people ask, do you have a freaking tank? I've got several, you know what I'm saying? Most people go into the hobby with a reef tank. I got a reef business as my hobby.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and
it's a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm saying though, for you to start a tank at home and something you can actually talk about and share with us, instead of a super secret business, you know.
Oh no. We got ours coming. You'll see it. Okay. I'm gonna be probably documenting the build, showing you guys what's going on, how to actually incorporate a lot of the things that we're talking about into the actual build, so that it's a permanent, like a permanent fix.
Yep.
Because I've seen a lot of these new tank builds, and they're calling them customs, but they look the same. You know what I'm saying? The way that they lay it out is the same. The way that they pipe it is the same, and it's a little redundant. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like there's nothing new.
Yep, self-cleaning sumps. I don't think nobody got one of those.
No, not many people, dude.
Cruise.
Yep.
Don't do it. Leave my design alone. That's all I'm gonna say.
Self-cleaning sump, huh? I'll see what I can do with
that. It's the reason I can have 20 times turnover in my sump and still have the same contact time as people with 4 times turnover.
Well, I mean, you know Lorenzo, right?
No.
Lorenzo White? Oh, okay. Now he's over there in freaking Louisiana. He's got a pretty solid system, and he's running it very, very minimally. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to show is you can scale up, but still be able to actually maintain simplicity. And in the simplicity is the elegance of the system. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Sometimes overcomplicated just freaking jacks up the entire thing.
What is your turnover, CJ, on yours?
What's that?
What's your turnover?
Oh, on what part?
20 times.
On
20 times.
Like
I don't know. Anywhere between 10 and 20 times. Somewhere in there.
Yep.
See, mine's going slow. I'm going like 2 times through there.
Nope.
That's 395 gallons an hour going out of my return pump. It's a 180-gallon tank, so I'm just going nice and slow.
I'm pushing around 3,000 gallons an hour through mine.
Yeah. But I mean, then I got all these other pumps doing all the wave makers and all that shit doing their thing. But through the sump, I keep it nice and steady, nice and slow, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can watch a piece of food go from my overflow, hit my sump, and be gone within like 5 seconds.
I'll tell you what, man, those
pulverized,
man, because they're you're probably not pushing quite as much as you think. Because my pump was rated for 822 gallons, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm forcing this thing through. Then I put my flow meter on there. I'm like, I'm getting 400. And then I looked at the specs, and my pump is shit for head height, and it's going up 4.5 feet, which knocks it way down. So
that's the same thing I learned, Reef Spike. But they were I was so disappointed I took those damn flow meters off.
Oh, what's up, bro? Dude, I love flow meters, man. I just put another one on.
Yeah. Well, do you really think that J-Bo DCT pump I got on my tank is not hitting some extremely high flow? It gotta be.
What flow do you got, like a 12,000?
Yeah, I got the 12,000.
I'll tell you what, CJ. 12,000. I'll tell you what. When I was running, what size plumbing do you have?
1 inch.
Oh, so you see now, with a 1 inch, you're probably getting
velocity. He's getting velocity.
I wouldn't say close to what it's rated, but you're very good. The thing is, if you had 3/4 or something on it, that affects the flow rate a lot. Mm-hmm. 1 inch. Yeah, you probably get I would say 60 to 75% of what it's rated for.
Well, keep in mind, a majority of that's going through my sump. It's not hitting my display. So it's taking the manifold route because it's the easier route.
Yep.
Yeah, but those elbows kill the flow rate too.
They choke flow. They choke flow bad.
Yeah.
I would have to put some flow monitors on it to really find out, but I know those nozzles on my display are jet streams.
At 3/4 inch plumbing, about manifold and about 4 feet, to the display with a manifold, a Vectra running at full blast, I was only getting 300 gallons to this, which is it's rated for 2,000 gallons. I was getting 100 to a reactor, 100 to a refugium, and 325 to the display. So that's a little over a quarter of what it was worth. But I think a lot of that had to do with the plumbing because it was too restrictive.
Mm-hmm.
I think I needed to go bigger.
Yep. 1 inch, man. That's why I kept everything 1 inch.
Yep.
Yeah, but
All the way through. It's 1 inch all the way up to my display.
That's
And
a good
that's the
idea.
only spot
Nice.
it reduces. It only reduces to the three
At the nozzle.
Yeah, the 3/4 inch nozzle, which doesn't even have the end nozzle on it. That's also wide open.
Yeah.
You remember I took that,
Hey guys,
that
I have to
nozzle
jump
off the
off.
tip of it. So it's just the open end of the lock line.
Hey, good seeing you, CJ. I got to jump off though, bro.
All right, man.
I'll
Take
talk
it
to
easy,
you guys
Chris.
soon.
All right.
All right, you too. Keep it up.
See, Cruz?
All right, laters.
all
Yep.
right. I am getting some tubing in Lowe's. I need to hook up my chiller, man. My tank got to like 83 degrees yesterday and today, and stuff started bleaching. So,
Whoa, really?
83. Golly.
yeah, man. CJ, I just bought like about 30 SPS frags, man. And between yesterday and today, a lot of them bleached.
Oh, man.
Ah.
I know.
My
You know,
tank
like,
upstairs hit 85 degrees, man. But that's the little tank that doesn't have anything too sensitive in it.
yeah. Dude, this is my first
Do you have,
time doing.
Do you have fans hooked up to yours? Oh,
No, I don't use fans. I'm already dealing with like high humidity in my living room.
yep.
So I don't want any. I prefer to use a chiller.
Oh,
So
no,
I'm
for sure.
yeah.
But I just want to show you, fans do work, man, because
I agree they work. I already deal with. I have a 18 gallon. I'm almost a 20 gallon ATO. I have to refill every 2 weeks. So a fan is only going to increase that. I don't want.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, you've been dealing with this heat for years. You know what happens every year with your tank.
I know. Just got to deal with it, bro. Oh, but you know what?
Though, losing frag. Damn, I bet you was like, I'm ready. I'm finally ready. Then put him in there.
CJ, like the last couple weeks, you know, I've been getting rid of junk. So I've put like some mounts and reactors on, and some guys like, yo, like instead of like the guy said, yo, I'll trade you some frags, and the guy brought me some awesome frags. Then he called me up again. He said, hey, do you have another mount? So I think in the last 3 weeks, I've ended up with like 30, 35 SPS frags, man. I got 4 frag racks and the sand bed.
Wow.
So I'm like, no more. The only way I'm going to buy anything is if I'm getting like some high end pieces. So I'm excited. I'm like, yeah, I'm an SPS master now. I'm going to grow these bad boys out. And I came in this morning. My wife said, yo, it's like some of these things are bleaching.
Dude, don't feel bad. Oh, the same thing happened to me, man. I had all those Rico frags, man. Everything was doing great. And I started moving them up to my little tree. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I got this, man. They're all growing. Yeah, most of them are all dead now. I don't know what the hell I did. I started increasing the light. I was like, all right, I got to really start growing this shit out. I think I killed them.
Yeah. So. It really sucks, man. It's like a terrible feeling, though. It is a terrible feeling. But like I got the chiller. I got what I need. I just need to hook that some bad boy up.
Oh, yeah, chiller's the way to go. But just even with the fan, I don't know if you can see my screen. Mine hit 80 degrees. The fan's turned on, and it brings it back down to 78. Fan turns off.
What? What kind of fan? Let me see the fan. Let me see where the fan is, Reef Spy.
It's in the sump, I think.
No, it's not in the sump.
Oh, it's not?
No, let me turn the lights back on so you can see what it is.
Oh, why? That looks like an Apex interface. What's that?
It is Apex.
Oh, I thought that was the Reef, the spy thing you did.
No, dude.
Reefberry pie.
Reefberry pie.
That end. And I got a little fan on that end. They're little DC fans. I run them off the Apex DC 24-volt port.
Oh, where do you get those? Are those like did you get those from like Walmart or something?
I got them on eBay, I think, or Amazon.
All right, you know what?
I think.
All right, you know what?
Fans.
All right, you know what?
The inappropriate reefer mess up his tank. I seen a notification that he was drilling it. I just seen another notification. He's live saying, "Uh-oh." Oh, damn.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, but I just put a fan on each end. They're 12-volt fans. I got a video on my channel I can send to if you want. How I interface that into the Apex. I used a little because the Apex does the 24 volt, so I did use that 24 volt and 12 volt step down transformer, and Apex runs these things, so it doesn't even use a port.
All right, so you know what? You're gonna have to. I'm on mobile now. I'm gonna put my email address in the chat, but please just send me the video. I'm definitely gonna hook that bad boy up.
Hold on. I'll tell you what to search for, man. Just
All right,
search for go to reef. I'll tell you what day to look at on my videos, man. Maybe you can just bookmark it or something.
Reef Spy. I'm on your channel right now, Reef Spy.
Hold on. I gotta find it.
Hey, I'm gonna slide over and check out, see what's going on with IA. I'll be back.
It was around March of last year because it was right before summertime. I did it.
All right. What should I search for? Fan?
Yeah, like search for like 12 volt or something like that. It'll probably pop right up. Because you have the new Apex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got those two 24 volt things. I used these fans were for a car. They have the cigarette lighter thing, and I just wired up a cigarette lighter thing to the Apex. Oh man, I got too many videos. What the hell have I been doing in my life?
Okay, I found it.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's a bit long, but stick through it. It'll show you how I did it. Oh, shit.
All right, I got it. He left. Hello? Is anybody here?
Oh, I think I'm back. You guys still there?
What's up, y'all? Cruz, you still there? Hello, Cruz, you still there or no? What's up, Dre? You still there? Nope. All right. Sorry, y'all. I had to go. The wife came home and then she wanted to go get dinner, and so I'm sorry about that. But I will catch y'all later then, because I think everybody's jumped off. Go watch an appropriate reefer for a little while, and I'll put one up later tonight if nobody else is on. So if y'all stop by, thank you for stopping by. I will catch y'all later.